Morning from the Winchelsea Motel. It's actually 7:30 and I've woke up later than I wanted to, owing to the fact that I had such a fantastic night's sleep. It's good weather out there this morning and I didn't get murdered, which is good news. In fact, actually, possibly the best night's sleep I've had, probably because I'm tired and had all that ocean air yesterday. The shower facilities, not great, to be honest with you. I didn't get wet very much. I'm going to have a coffee. And then today, I am attempting a mammoth trip. It's bonkers. I don't know why anyone's going to do it. It's 10 hours from here to Sydney, and I'm going to try and do it in one go. Now, I'm close to Melbourne. I haven't been to Melbourne. I wanted to go to the Fox car collection in Melbourne. It's closed until Thursday. They've had a Christmas break, and they've got 250 cars in stock, only 50 on display. And it's not really my scene. Oh yeah, there's some beauties. But there's no protons, and it's supercars. That's not really me. So if you want to check out the Fox car collection in Melbourne, I'm sure somebody on YouTube has got it out there. Today, driving to Sydney with a view of getting there and then just doing nothing, because I won't want to do anything. And then tomorrow, spending a whole day exploring Sydney, and I think that's the way forward. I want to do the Opera House, I want to do the Harbour Bridge. There's a friend there called Daniel. Maybe I'll have a chance to catch up with him, I don't know, because I'm going to be so busy. And then really early Thursday morning, I am going to start the journey back to South Australia, back to Adelaide, because Friday afternoon, Ryan and I are going to Port Lincoln. It's this poor little Suzuki, it's not going to know what's hit it. Anyway, in this video, which is probably going to be me just driving for 10 hours, come with me as I drive from south of Melbourne, past Melbourne, I'll wave as I go past, to Sydney. Rookie error with my water, I should have filled it up last night and put it in the fridge. I've realised that my t-shirt choice today, with the Flinders Rangers on, is probably not the best idea. I've been warned about a local friendly rivalry between Victorians and South Australians, and of course I'm also going to Sydney, so I'm going to change it for something a little bit more appropriate. That'll do the trick. Right, I am ready to rumble. It's actually a bit colder today than expected, so I've got my hoodie on. I've got my shorts on as well, but it is actually a legal requirement. I have found out in Australia now. Even if you're wearing a hoodie, you've got to have your jeans and thongs on. May not actually be a legal requirement. Here's a couple of spots from the motel car park. That Rio might have a clear coat issue. Okay, to Sydney. In fact, I'm actually going to Campbelltown, which is about, I don't know, 20 minutes away from Sydney. I need to fill up. I'm just going to do it as a precaution, to be honest with you. I'm going to do probably 3 hours, get some brekkie. 3 hours, have a stop, 3 hours. 3, 6, 9. It's about 3 hours ago. This is a crazy idea. I'm not looking forward to it. I'm not looking forward to it at all.
Please drive onto a digitised road. The route includes ferry links.
Well, according to this, it's 1,174 kilometres away, which is not what Google Maps told me. Remember, this is set up to avoid motorways. Hang on a minute. Right. Let's try that again.
Drive onto a digitised road. The route has been calculated. Please drive onto a digitised road.
So what it was trying to do was take me up and under Geelong, up along the coastline, which added 4 hours. This way it's going to be 8 hours. Yeah, crikey. It was taking me up under Geelong, under Melbourne, up the Bondi State Forests, up the Tasman Sea, up past Canberra. And as much as that would be beautiful to do, I'm getting there at 4 o'clock anyway at the moment. Oh, I'm covered in mop hair. Thanks, mop. Yeah. I'm already driving 8 hours. I don't want to be driving 12. I was considering it then for a moment. Right, let's leave the motel. Let's get some petrol. Goodbye to the Winchelsea Motel. It wasn't a bad night's stay, to be honest with you. There is a Thirsty Camel here as well if you fancy a drive-through bottle shop. No U-turns. Bugger. I bet I can do a U-turn here though. I'm going to wait for this truck to go past before I do that. And probably this white car. Come on, little white car. Let's go, go, go. I'm going to hook a U-turn. Thanks, love. Whoa, let's go. 94 kilometres on this road. It's going to be a long day.
23 degrees. A few clouds about tomorrow with highs of 26. A shower or two Thursday. Partly cloudy on Friday. And that's the latest on Smooth 91.5.
Smooth 91.5. Oh, yes. As you saw there then, as I pulled in, nobody really in the petrol station. Nobody filling up. I've put 11 litres in, which is $20 here. I've been trying to do it on the dot, on the nose, because I'm paying cash. I got in there, 7 people in front of me. 7! What are they all waiting for? Brekkie. They've all gone to Winchelsea BP for breakfast. Pies and all sorts. Mental. So I'm driving on the freeway past Geelong at the moment, and I could have gone to a few car museums in Geelong. There's a Ford museum, there is the Fox Museum in Melbourne and all that sort of stuff. There's a few car museums in Geelong. The sad reality is I'm on the road all day today, and as much as I would love to stop and have a look at every single car museum on the way, I just don't have time. And it's 8 o'clock in the morning and they're not open until sort of 9, 10 o'clock. That would push my journey time and getting into where I'm staying tonight to about 9 o'clock at night. So it's a job for another day. I've just heard an advert on the radio, Smooth for Melbourne, that the new JQ J5 is available to drive away from $36,995. Now the pound is quite strong in comparison to the dollar at the moment. It's almost 50 pence to the pound, to the dollar, meaning it's half price. Meaning I could buy a brand new EV JQ in Australia for £17,000. What would that get you in the UK? A Dacia Spring? Wouldn't get you a Renault 5. If the import costs weren't astronomical, I think I'd be buying cars from Australia. Especially the £3 Proton Jumbuck I've seen. Cloud, 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 it's a cloudy day in Australia. Hopefully it's sunnier than this in Sydney. I don't know what this radio station is, but the cartoons are on. Are they Australian? Brilliant. I've not heard this for probably 20 years. Brilliant. This is on radio. Oh, this is great. I'm driving Melbourne to Sydney. Whatever this radio station is, I'm leaving it on. I think this is some pirate radio station I've found. I've absolutely found some pirate radio station in Melbourne. 97.9. It's just bangers. Here we go. The quality is terrible. You get Elton John, Tiny Dancer, and then this. And it sounds like it's been downloaded off LimeWire in the mid-2000s. Oh, I wish I could bottle this feeling, I really do. If you run 97.9 in Melbourne or Geelong, thank you. What could be next? Who knows? Whatever this radio station is.
Pocketbooks.com.au, packed with information about Bacchus Marsh, Ballan, Blackwood, Darley, Gordon, Mattingley, Mount Edgerton and the whole Shire. Pocketbooks has homes, farms, firms, maps, tourism in a handy pocket-sized book, along with web profiles reaching national and local. Yes, pocketbooks.com.au and free call 1800 680 830. Proud sponsors of 979 FM.
The best songs of all time. 979 FM.
Welcome to the internet, my friend. How can I help you?
Have you visited 979FM's website?
Not
It's
yet.
www.979fm.com.au.
I will be doing.
Check out our website with loads of information about your community radio station and a link to our internet streaming so you can enjoy the variety of programs
Yes.
just by visiting www.979fm.com.au.
So I've found a community radio station. It's like Stump Radio. So I'm driving now on the M1, which is close to Melbourne, and you can see by the amount of traffic that I'm close to the city. It's sort of 9:30 in the morning. One thing there's a Toyota dealership. One thing I've noticed is that as I'm getting closer to Melbourne, there's a lot more graffiti, there's a lot more rubbish. It just feels a little bit less clean than South Australia did and Adelaide did. Also, people can't drive. I've been cut up multiple times by someone in a truck. The standard of driving is just a little bit worse here in Melbourne. Whatever this Holden is though, it's quite sexy. It doesn't help that it's a grey old day. It does feel like I'm driving on the M25. So I'm on this road now for 26 kilometres. I'm on the Western Ring Road, basically going underneath Melbourne. I'm not going anywhere near the city this morning. I'm glad because there are multiple truck fires reported. So it's all going on. It's certainly a lot busier here. A motorway at 80 kilometres an hour feels very slow. And nobody is doing 80. I'm being poof by everybody, even cranes. I've seen Traffic Cops Australia. Don't do it. Don't do it. So I've just seen my first sign for Sydney. Seems a long way away. 809 kilometres to my hotel, and that's actually south of Sydney in Campbelltown. 7 hours and 10 still to go. So Sheila's just come on the sat-nav, and I had to double take. She said, follow the road for 446 kilometres. What's that, like 350 miles? So I'm on this road now, the M31, for nearly 350 miles. Better get settled in with 97.9 or whatever it is.
You'd have bragging rights about working on radio. Now, think about how you'd feel if you missed your chance. You'd never be able to brag about working on radio.
You can join.
So, email info info@979fm.com.au.
979.
We'll send you more information. Better do it today, don't you think? Remember, email info@979fm.com.au.
I wonder if they'll let me do it from home. You're listening to John Coupland live on 97.9 from Lincolnshire, 10,000 miles away. What's up on the M31? I'm aware, by the way, that this video is going to be me going slightly mad on a 9-hour journey to Sydney, so bear with it. I have come pretty much to a standstill doing 10 kilometres an hour. Check out this road train next to me, by the way, with 425 kilometres to go on this stretch of road. Now, I'm sure there's a reasonable excuse as to why I'm doing 10 kilometres an hour, but I just hope it's going to clear itself very soon. If not, please now check out the awesome road train. This one is only a small road train with two sort of cabooses. The one I've just seen going the other way, 4. How awesome is that? I can see blue and red flashing lights ahead. Incredibly, it is exceptionally smoggy and foggy over to the left. Can I smell smoke? Oh my goodness, yeah. It's probably from that road train though, to be fair. And here comes the tow truck. I'm hoping they don't do what I would do, which I would normally do, which is close the entire road whilst the recovery is doing its job. Which brings traffic to a standstill. Also, take a look at the hills to the left. Look how foggy that is. That's not fog, that is smoke from forest fires, bushfires. How do you manage that one? Oh dear. That's gonna write your holding off, isn't it? I made a comment in one of my previous videos about the lack of French cars over here. I've seen 2 Renaults and now I've seen my first Peugeot broken down with its hazards on at the side of the freeway. For those interested in driving statistics and economy and the Suzuki Swift, I'm currently averaging 5.4 litres per 100 kilometres. So every 100 kilometres, 5.4 litres. Considering I've got a 20 litre fuel tank, it's not bad. From my current fuel situation, I've got a range of 578 kilometres, so I am obviously going to have to fill up on the way. My average speed so far, 49 kilometres an hour, and apparently since my trip computer, which is when I left Adelaide Airport, 66 hours and 55 minutes. That's how long I've been driving this journey. 109 kilometres an hour I'm currently travelling, 110 on this road. Driving stats with John Coupland, there you are. So 5.4 on the freeway, and I'm about 2 hours into my journey. So far so good. That I will expect will increase, owing to the fact that I'm on this motorway system now for 400 kilometres. See if we can get it better than that, 5.4. You may or may not be able to see the smoke across the fields and across the roads. I'm just going past a place where there's clearly been bushfire. 21 bushfires still blazing away. Obviously many people being told not to travel. I'm not purposefully travelling towards the bushfires, but it's certainly a scary thing, you know, seeing it in the distance. I sadly couldn't get a photo, but just past me was an immaculate Peugeot 406 Estate in white. Never seen one in white before. It was spotlessly clean. Must have been 2001 plate. Beautiful. If I could bottle that and just send it to Dad, he'd have one of those, wouldn't he? Whatever this is, I'm about to pass. I love it. Statesman Series 2. Again, you may or may not be able to see that, but it looks like fog. It's not, it's smoke. Me travelling today, everything has been downgraded now to watch and act, which is good news, but there are still fires raging on. It's 12 o'clock, 12 midday, and I've received an email, good news, from my hotel saying you can check in when you want. We've left the key here, you do you. So there's no rush, but I still want to get to my hotel and just get some stuff done and get a good night's sleep, because tomorrow I'm going to be exploring Sydney. So I'm going to grab a drink, I'm going to grab a coffee, go to the loo, have something to eat, take 10 minutes and get back on the road. What a glamorous afternoon I'm having. Spent far too long in that servo, just checking out places to stay. I've booked a hotel in Sydney. I've organised to see a friend in Sydney, and then Ryan and I have just organised our facilities, our hotel, for our trip Friday through to Wednesday. I'm not going to tell you where it is, it's a surprise, but we're heading to the Port Lincoln area. It's very busy, evidently, because there was like 3 places I could choose from. Is it expensive? Yeah. Is it going to be good? Yeah. We're there for 5 nights, saves chopping and changing and booking a few mines, a few different places here and there along the way. My ETA now at my hotel is 6 o'clock. I've got 5 hours and 20 of driving left to do, 586 kilometres. It's starting to get warm now, you can see, because I've gone back to South Australia mode as opposed to heaps good. So I'm going to try and smash as much of this out and get to my hotel as soon as possible.
Continuing countdown, your Triple M Summer 600 with Silverchair coming in next at 159.
4 hours to go. That's 4 hours remaining, ladies and gentlemen. 471 kilometres. Oof. So I've just entered a place called Wagga Wagga, and I can't help but think about Fozzie Bear when I saw that. I am 400 kilometres exactly from my hotel, and I've got range left, for anyone that's counting. Still on 5.4 litres per 100 kilometres, that's good, averaging nicely. 197 kilometres, so I'm going to have to fill up. I've got about a quarter of a tank left. Annoyingly, a small tank on the Swift. Going well though, listening to Triple M, Top Summer 600 or something. And I've had to turn the aircon on because it's got nice and warm. Blue skies, as you can see. We're getting there, we're getting somewhere. I'm not looking forward to the next 3.5 hours though. It's been a bit of a slog. So I've just worked out that between yesterday and today, so 2 days, I've done 3 Australian states. I'm now in New South Wales. I started the day in Victoria, and then yesterday I started my day in South Australia. 3 states then, 2 days. That's not bad going, is it? The weather is looking good now. Top temperatures today, 32 degrees. I've just had the details of how to do my check-in. I'm in room number 14, which is a recurring number across my trip so far. Number 14, it should be my new lucky number. Anyway, 350 kilometres to go, and I am ready now to be done with this journey. The next sort of service station I see, I'm going to get some petrol and probably an ice cream or something like that, because I'm getting warm And as the Pelican said, stay hydrated.
Coal shipments were halted for several hours. We even saw visions supplied by Greenpeace of 2 protesters.
Whatever this is, coming up next to me, oh yes, a pink falcon. Check that out. Cool. I've stopped in a place called Gundagai, or I'm stopping in a place called Gundagai. I need some fuel, and there's a Woolies
turn next
here,
left.
so I'm going to grab a snack from Woolies. Probably something sweet, to be fair. I will have something to eat just to keep me going.
Turn right after 150 metres.
It's a pretty little place, Gundagai, if you fancy it. The Niagara Cafe, that looks very Art Deco. Right, I'm at Shell, Gundagai. 172 here at Gundagai for Shell. There you are. $50 dues, $50 to fill up.
At the festival, but pulled out.
There you go. We shall continue with our next stop, which is probably going to right some wrongs. The other day I went through the McDonald's drive-through and loads of people commented about the fact that I should have got a chocolate McFlurry. These people are British, of course.
Turn right.
And we don't get chocolate McFlurries in the UK. So I'm going to try one. And what best to go to Gundagai Macca's and get one.
After 200 metres,
find
leave
it.
the roundabout at the 3rd exit.
Oh, that was a horrible bump. Has this got a drive-through? Chocky McFlurry, please. This is when they haven't got one.
Welcome to Macca's. Are you showing up today?
I'm not, no.
Yeah. What called?
Do you have the chocolate McFlurry here?
Chocolate what?
Chocolate McFlurry.
No, we just have the vanilla ice cream with Oreo or M&M.
Okay, no worries. Can I get a frozen Fanta raspberry then, please?
Frozen raspberry?
Yeah, that's it, thanks.
What size, sorry?
Large.
Large, yeah, all good. The next window, please.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Oh dear. No chocolate McFlurries. I am devastated. Bugger. Well, this sounds good though, doesn't it? A raspberry Fanta frozen, $2, £1 for a large one. I mean, it's mainly ice, isn't it? So I've got it. Here's my frozen Fanta, look. There you are. Large one. $2. That's £1. £1 that was. See how it is. Could it be any good? It's weird because it's fizzy ice. Hey, for £1, it's going to stay hydrated. That's okay. Right, John boy. You are slowly losing time by cocking about in Australia. So less cocking, more driving. 3 hours to go. It is nearly 4 o'clock. For statistics fans as well, by the way, 633 kilometres out of a full tank is my range, apparently. So 633, what's that? 500 miles from a 40-litre tank? Not bad, is it? Refueled all round. That's surprisingly good. It's 4:30. I've got 251 kilometres to go. 2 hours and a bit, really, until I hit my hotel. I'm looking forward to getting there now, but actually the past hour and a bit has gone by quite quickly. I've been listening to the radio, I've been listening to a lot of Australian talk radio. Very interesting to hear what's going on socially and politically in Australia, as opposed to hearing about what we talk about at home. Very different things, which is very interesting. Seeing lots of road trains and a great sign that says without trucks Australia stops. Without Aussie trucks Australia stops, or something similar, which I thought was brilliant. Anyway, powering on this road, still on the M31. I haven't got any road closures ahead, which is good news. I was expecting some road closures due to the bushfires, but everything seems to have calmed down a little bit now. So I'm hoping to power through 2 hours and 13 minutes and get to my stop. And she's watching him with those eyes, and she's loving him with that body, I just know it. Where can I find a woman like that? Oh no, 2 road trains are having a race. Come on, road train. 1 hour to go. 1 hour to go, 119 kilometres left. I've just been through a police speed check zone, putting out his little things and zapping me. I'm on 110 kilometres an hour road, so all good. I've got my cruise control on and my limiter. Well, the cruise control is set, so excuse me. So I found the digital display readout as well on my tacho. And the tacho is reading 5 kilometres an hour slow as well, as is most tachos nowadays. So we're all good there. Right, I'm going to slog through this last hour. I've got the non-stop 80s hits on. What's this? Johnny Hates Jazz. And that will get me to my room tonight. I cannot wait to get in the shower. It's been a long day, but actually, in comparison to yesterday, today has been a breeze. The fact that I've had such a good night's sleep, a solid 7 or 8 hours, has really helped. I don't want to jinx it, but I enjoyed that. Hooray! I am officially in Sydney. Kind of. I've seen the sign that says welcome to Sydney, but I'm not staying in the city tonight. So I'm in New South Wales and I'm in the area of Sydney. I'm in a place called Campbelltown. So that's where I'm staying tonight. It's about 50 kilometres from the CBD of Sydney. And tomorrow my intention is to go to Sydney, be a tourist.
Prepare to turn left and follow the 18.
Thank you. And then stay in the city tomorrow night and then leave Thursday morning. So all day tomorrow I can be a tourist in Sydney. I'm going to do the Opera House, I'm going to do the Harbour Bridge, I'm going to meet up with Daniel, who I used to present on the radio with a long time ago, like probably 15 to 20 years ago. He'll tell me. He's going to show me around Sydney. He's from Sydney, I believe. If he's not, he's living in Sydney now.
Turn left at the first exit and follow Narellan Road.
I'm going to get something to eat, but first I'm going to check into my hotel. Well,
turn left after 400 metres and follow Oxley Bypass.
Will do, Sheila. It's been nearly 9 hours on the road. It's now, it's now 7 o'clock. I say 9 hours on the road, 9 hours of driving, nearly 1,000 kilometres covered. I'm in Sydney, kind of. It would have been good to have got a hotel room in the centre of Sydney tonight. However, everything I could have got was either a shared room in a Borstal for 10 quid or a luxury hotel room for like 200 quid. And tonight I just want somewhere to go to sleep. Tomorrow I'm going to be a tourist, as I say, and then I will probably get myself a semi-nice hotel room in Sydney to get a good night's sleep and a good experience before I head back to Adelaide.
Please turn next left.
We shall see just how good this place is. It's got good reviews, so we shall see. As long as it's got a bed.
Prepare to turn left soon.
Koala Town? Oh, that sounds awesome. But I won't be going to Koala Town tomorrow.
Turn left after 300 metres, then take the next left turn immediately.
Ah, there's a shopping centre there. That's good to know. I shall probably go and get myself something to eat.
Please turn next left, then take the next left turn immediately.
Okay.
Please turn next left, then you will arrive at your destination.
I don't think so. I'm actually going to go right. Nope, I'm in the wrong place.
You have reached your destination.
Have I? Have I actually? I don't think I have. Because what I've reached here is a shopping centre. And I don't think I'm staying at the shopping centre tonight. Well, I said I wanted to see a cockatoo. There's one nearly in the car. Hi, how you going? He's dipping in the bin. Some people find in their Aldi snacks. I've found a load of cockatoos. Hi, how's it going? Well, after a short detour to see a bin load of cockatoos, I have arrived at my motel, the Macklin Lodge Hotel. It's actually huge. I'm in room 14, so I'm off to get my key. They've left it out for me in a lockbox. Although actually the reception is still open, I think, because I've got here on time. Here's the site then. It's called Macklin Lodge. There it is. Massive site. They've got on site a Chinese restaurant, hey, and a swimming pool which closes at 8. I'm not going to be using that, but I'm going to take a quick look at it. There's laundries, facilities, and all sorts of stuff. So we'll have a look at the facilities and then look at the room. The most exciting part of the day is seeing cockatoos eating out of a bin and then looking at a swimming pool and a Chinese restaurant. Okay, here is my room for the night. The door is roasting hot. I shall start with the living accommodation. It's alright, isn't it? Smart TV, aircon. I'm guessing there's a fridge or something in here. No, I've got a kettle and amenities. Here's a fridge, look. Loads and loads of little pots of... Oh, that's a bit wobbly, isn't it? Little pots of milk. Little table. Here's my invoice. Yeah, what did it cost me? 144 Australian dollars. It cost me a lot less than that, to be honest with you. Certainly wasn't 70 quid, I don't believe. And then I've got a single bed here and a double bed here. In here, if I need it, obviously I've got storage space. I don't need it. What's in here? An ironing board and some flying insect spray. Fair enough. And then I'm assuming this is the bathroom. Yes, this looks a little bit grim. That is the worst shower I've had or have got since I've been on the road. And this is like... Good. That shower's not going to be great. But mirror, toilet, sink. I've got somewhere to brush my teeth and have a shower. So that's the main thing. Right, I better get my stuff sorted out. I'm going to put the aircon on because it is actually warm in here. And then go and find something to eat. Chinese restaurant. My room. Chinese. So, I've been and got me Chinese, and I've got a knife and fork, good news. What have I got though? I've got beef, sweet and sour, oh that's hot, a special fried rice, and some prawn toasts. There's no way I'm eating all that. Man eats Chinese in hotel room on his own. That's it then, it's the end of my mammoth road trip drive from where I was this morning, near Melbourne, Winchelsea, I don't know, I can't remember, to Sydney. I've actually been out tonight after I had my Chinese. Here's a sneak peek of that. It's 10 o'clock at night. I'm in a car park in the middle of Sydney to meet a man that I've met on Instagram. Because he's got a Proton Satria GTI. Yeah, that's coming to the channel separately because I think it deserves to. I'm shattered, I'm going to get some sleep. My plan is to go into Sydney tomorrow, Harbour Bridge, Botanical Gardens, Circular Quayside, the whole shebang. Be a tourist, take my car, and then book into my motel and hopefully get some stuff finished. And then have a bit of a early evening, I think, before I drive back down to Adelaide. If you've enjoyed this video, thumbs up please. If you're enjoying my little road trip, don't forget to comment down below. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. Hype the video. And say nice things. In fact, everyone has said nice things. Thanks to everyone that said nice things so far. It's great. Till next time, have a great day. I'm going to get some sleep. See ya. Thanks for watching this latest video. I really hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, I've selected a couple more videos for you, especially on this page. You might enjoy those, and don't forget to subscribe to always keep up to date with the channel.